Previously on Detective in K. Holy shit, fuck. Die my love line, holy shit.
You failed!
Oh my fucking god. Bruh, I can't get Die My Love. It's closed. Karsten Runquist? I just got new shoes. Fuck. Excusez-moi. This
Without tickets, please go downstairs.
Brother bro. So, day 9 of Cannes Film Festival. We are nearing the end. So today, not a lot of changes are happening. The plan is A Simple Accident at 8:45 a.m. at Cineum IMAX, The Phoenician Scheme at 12:30 afternoon at also Cineum, The Exit 8 at 4 p.m. also Cineum, and then later at night I will maybe go watch Girl on Edge at 10:30 p.m. at the arcades. And I say maybe because it's the last possible chance for me to watch the film, and I really want to watch it, but at the same time the movie doesn't seem to be that good, so I don't really know, and it's probably not going to be that stressful to get into this film through the last minute line anyways. So aside from days 9 to 11, on day 12 I have to wait for the replays because I haven't seen Die My Love and The Secret Agent. I really want to see them, and the only possible way for me to see these two films now is to wait for the replays. Alright, it's 7:34 a.m. in the morning. It's day 9 of the festival. I'm trying to head to Cineum right now, and I'm supposed to go with like Camden, Brennan, and Min, but I just don't want to be late, and so I'm heading out myself again, which is fine. I need some alone time. And then that's when I met Brother Bro, the YouTuber, Oscar expert, and I talked to him for a bit. It's so crazy. I missed Die My Love once, I talked to Karsten. I missed it twice, I talked to Brother Bro. Yeah, he was really chill. We talked about highest to lowest because he just came out of highest to lowest. Yeah, there were other people with him, and and then he eventually like asked me what is my name, and I told him I'm from USC, and no, he saw me refreshing a page on my phone because I really wanted to get Phoenician Scheme at Cineum 3 today. And he's like, what are you trying to refresh? And I'm like, oh, Phoenician Scheme. And he's like, oh, okay. I mean, you'll get it eventually, like an hour or two before the screening. And I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, yeah, everyone's refreshing. And I told him I'm 8 a.m. registration time, so I basically have no chance of getting tickets. So refreshing is the only way. Yeah. The funniest thing is that I asked him about Matt because Matt a few days ago told us that the Oscar experts know him. So I was like, do you know Matt? And he's like, on Instagram? No, I think I follow him on Letterboxd though. He's like a real cinephile. He knows a lot of international cinema, and I told him, oh, I came here with him, like we're in the same team. And he's like, oh, okay, see you then, nice to meet you. And then we took a photo, and that's it. So that was kind of funny. I almost lost my umbrella. I went to Cineum X and asked about it, and they were like, we can't find it, but I'll go down to the confectionery. I went down to confectionery, and they don't have it. And then I went back to Cineum X, and suddenly they do. So today I have all 3 Cineums, which is reassuring. I don't have to run around. I have Simple Accident, Phoenician Scheme, and Exit 8, all in Cineum, and all spaced out, so I don't have to like run out of a screening just to catch another one. I will line up for Resurrection. The thing is, if I can get a ticket to Resurrection tomorrow night, which is very tough, but could happen, then I can safely and comfortably go to Cineum to watch Sentimental Value, which means I will have enough time to also watch Eleanor the Great, which is ideal. If not, then the plan changes. Then I will try to watch Sentimental Value at somewhere else. Also, Tiger has my portable charger, and she's like, okay, I'll come back home to give it back to you. And I was like, okay. And then at 3 a.m., she's still not home, so I just went to bed. So right now I don't have a portable charger, so I brought a whole cable with me so that I could charge it in the cafe by a chance or something.
Prepare your ticket and accreditation, please.
Yay, I'm not late. Yay, a simple accident. Let's go. So, A Simple Accident, or the New English translation of the title, It Was Just an Accident by Jafar Panahi, is amazing and easily, hands down, the best film of the festival so far. It is your classic Jafar Panahi socio-politically conscious film. It is very political, and it also has moments of dark comedy, but it's also very depressing, dreary, and at times very anxiety-inducing as well. All extremely well written, skin tight, with amazing performances, and also an ending that really, really haunted me. And I absolutely love this film. And I could totally see this winning the Palme d'Or. Oh, yeah. Face? Oh, I gotta try that. Racing? Okay. Cool.
Oh my god, he's posing.
What the? So at that point, Brennan went to see Eagles of the Republic, which I have zero interest in seeing. At the same time, Colin, Mia, and Camden were also at the Cineum to watch Fuori by Mario Martone, which is also a film I have zero interest in watching. Instead, I met up with Min at Cineum and had Five Guys again, and I tried a grilled cheese this time. Okay, Salle 3. Yay. So The Phoenician Scheme by Wes Anderson. Wow, I didn't expect this, but this is actually funny, and yeah, it is extremely artful, the performances are hilarious, but I just thought it's really funny. I know a lot of people are getting tired of Wes Anderson's style, but I think on the contrary, this is actually Wes Anderson's most interesting phase in his career, because this is when he really owns in on his style and develops a new voice that is more away from mainstream and conventional tastes. Really cool, and it's just blasting you jokes per minute. I found myself laughing at the Cineum. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm turning delirious because I'm just that sleep deprived, or maybe it's because the movie's actually that funny. Anyways, I had a good time. What the? Okay, wait, hold on. There we go. with some time to spare, I thought maybe I should buy some merch.
Hello, sir.
A pretty low stress day so far. Pretty low stress. I'm more worried about getting tickets for tomorrow, but so far I've seen 2 films here. I'm about to head into the Exit 8. Wow. Holy shit. The Exit 8 by Kawamura Genki. I think that's his name. I might be wrong. Okay. Yeah, I didn't go in with any expectations. I know it's based off of a video game that wasn't really that interesting, but the film itself actually takes very interesting directions to adapt the video game into the film. It doesn't feel repetitive even though it's 2 hours long because it focuses on multiple characters and it changes POV. And on the plus side, Komatsunana is in this movie. Oh my god, what? I also love how this movie is one giant allegory for giving birth and having children, and it's about male parenthood, even though the original video game has nothing to do with that. Kind of hilarious. I feel like this is Japan's way of encouraging young people to have children because the fertility rate in Japan right now is at an all-time low, and East Asia as well. Anyways, me and Min took a bus back to Cannes.
People that are in
Yeah, but I feel like it's not going to be that good. I think Sentimental Values would be the better
It's
one.
really that good. Sentimental Value might be good.
It's hilarious. There are like fake movies in there.
Fake movies.
It's so funny. There's a shark movie called Shark Cruise, and it's a shark in a cruise.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Very fancy. Very fancy indeed. Cafe Day. And back at Cannes, it was actually kind of relaxing because for a few hours straight, I don't really have to worry about watching a film or rushing to a film, and that was such a nice feeling. Instead, this is actually a very good time for me to finally get some proper shoes and not get kicked out of line again!
Le casting de Testa Rocher sont accompagnés pour la production de Tommaso Gazzani.
Okay, trying to buy shoes now. Trying to buy shoes. Okay, hopefully this is good. Okay, let's try this one.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Do you know if I can get black leather shoes?
Black leather shoes.
Yes.
The best way is to go in the center.
Oh.
To go in, yeah, because here it's just for ladies.
Yeah.
You have the main street of Cannes, the Rue d'Antibes,
Yeah.
and you make a left, and you can see the big stores are. Because if you go in the stores, they are quite expensive.
Yeah.
If you don't want to spend a lot of money, especially they have for the festival, tuxedos, shoes, you can go.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, merci.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're at Zara. Hope they are cheap. Because if not, I'm gonna be mad. Excuse me? Yeah. I'm also looking for black leather. I think I'm 42. 2.1 euros. That's not too bad. Okay.
Mofi, également présenté à Venise. Ton film Vivre avec Midnight. Et
Oh,
puis avec
Mexico.
donc The History of Sound présenté.
Do you want to go?
I think I might head back. I'm like fried.
Also, while me and Min were walking on Rue d'Antibes, I saw a particularly tall, perhaps Norwegian man in a suit walking really fast away from the hotel towards the other side of the beach while wearing sneakers. And in my head I thought that could be Joachim. And later that night it was confirmed that's him. So there was a party being held at the villa right now, but I kind of want to see Girl on Edge, so you know what? I just left, because I love movies more than social life, I guess.
Every time a new Harold and Kumar movie comes out, I demand that my friends go every weekend.
Weird hill to die on.
It's like weirdo. You know, maybe it's not even like a thing anymore.
Okay, it's 9:37 p.m. I'm leaving the villa again. I have pizza. And I'm going insane. I'm gonna go down and see if I can last minute line Girl on Edge and then watch half of the film and then come back. That's the plan. My USB to USB-C cable is not working. I can't charge shit. I can charge, it's just very slow and unstable. And I lost my sunglasses. I can't find it anywhere. I think it's gone. I think I dropped it somewhere when I was running. Yeah. And there's no hot water in the bathroom, so I guess I'll shower with cold water. Cool. Bro, the fuck is going on? Oh my god, there's a line here too. What the hell? What the heck? What the heck? Okay, if I don't get it, I'll just Uber home.
Parce que c'était un peu comme l'histoire qu'il y avait eu avec ces gobelins. Essaye de trisser l'actrice. Ouais, il y avait l'ancien président.
Oh, please.
Allez voir un peu, je pense que je connais Marada, c'est demain. Ah oui. Ouais. C'est joué, on est rendu compte. On est récupéré à 11h pour
We all got in. What the heck? Oh my god. Hey. Hey. Let's go. So I watched Girl on Edge and holy shit, I was so tired I fell asleep through most of it. And I'm surprised that the last minute line was so easy. I arrived 20 minutes before the screening started and I still somehow got in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The theater was not that good because the floor was kind of flat, so I have to look up to watch the screen. And I just fell asleep. And I woke up, I have no idea what happened. From what I've seen, it looks very amateurish. The dialogue is corny. It's a sports drama, but it's so melodramatic and it's so corny. And I thought this is probably the worst thing I've seen in Cannes. So I just left halfway through and took a bolt back at the villa. Okay, I fell asleep in there. I was so tired. I think I'm like near the end. It's like 12 a.m. right now. I'm just gonna call an Uber and leave. USC house party where at the beside the swimming pool at the villa, a lot of people joined and drank. And I watched Girl on Edge and I was delirious basically because I fell asleep for a huge chunk of the film. And then I woke up and I just don't know what the fuck is happening. I left the theater, I immediately called a Bolt. And then the Bolt was so fast. I immediately arrived back at the villa and I don't really know what's happening. Like I was feeling dizzy and I was delirious. I went back to my room and immediately changed to nice fancy clothes. And I started drinking a beer and soju and I got more and more tired and delirious and I don't know what's happening. But I eventually socialized with a lot of people. Like a lot of random people showed up that doesn't make any sense. Like there were a group of Turkish girls. Someone there is friends with the cinematographer of A Simple Accident, and is an Iranian dude who edits films, and like an Iranian Canadian. I was like, oh, do you like a universal language? And he's like, I hate it. I took a cold shower, which was torture, and hopefully I don't have to do that again tonight, but I probably do. The party was still going on until very late at night, and I met some Turkish girls and drank some beer. It's very random, but I just felt really tired, so at 3 a.m. I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to bed. So that's day 9. Day 10 of Cannes Film Festival. My plan is Sorry Baby with Eva Victor Q&A at 8:45 a.m. at Director's Fortnight, and then I'm gonna immediately rush over to the Lumiere for Sentimental Value at 11:30 a.m. And then for the entirety of the afternoon, I have nothing to worry about, nothing to think about, and nothing to do until later at night at 10:15 p.m. Resurrection at the Lumiere. But joke's on you, because I actually have to line up for Resurrection, and I don't mind spending the entire afternoon lining up for Resurrection, because I don't have the tickets, I have to line up, so that's that. And then for days 11 and 12, the schedule is pretty much set as well. Okay, it's 8:16 a.m. and it's I think it's day 10 of the festival. May 22nd, and yeah, last night the party went on and on and on, and I just wanted to sleep. I think I ended up sleeping for 4 hours, which is the best I can get, I guess. So today my plan is Sorry Baby, Sentimental Values, and I'm gonna line up for Resurrection, which is the holy grail of this festival. So the rerun schedule of the films is announced, which is important because I need to watch Die My Love. Yeah, I went to my ticketing office and I got banned. So yeah, finally they have banned me. And I don't know if this is a convenient or inconvenient thing, because they could have banned me anytime in the last 3 days. They didn't, which was very helpful, because I had a lot of time to, do the refreshing thing. And I already have all the tickets I want today, which is Sorry Baby and Sentimental Values, and nothing else. Hopefully no blunders today. Hopefully I get into Resurrection. If I don't, I will commit crimes against humanity. Yeah, I'm walking to Sorry Baby right now. Okay. So I watched Sorry Baby, and it is a pretty interesting film because apparently this is not a premiere. Sorry Baby actually came out at Sundance Film Festival earlier this year, and honestly, it felt very Sundance. It didn't feel very Cannes-like, and by that I mean it's very sappy, it's very emotional, it's always going for this realistic kind of thing. It's very millennial humor at times, it's really unfunny and awkward, and I really like the subject matter, and I think Eva Victor is amazing and incredibly talented for writing, directing, and acting in it. I also like some of the themes being explored in this movie. It's very heartfelt, it's very personal, it's very emotional, and I really like that, but for some reason I just feel really detached from all the characters and all the settings. Maybe it's because of the awkward, unfunny humor. Maybe it's the style of the show, the very fake, cozy, comfy kind of style that I just really dislike. I just did not vibe with this movie that much, but I'm glad a lot of other people vibed with this one.
Comme il s'agit du film de clôture, de la même manière que le film d'ouverture, vous ne pourrez pas voter cette fois-ci pour le choix du public. Le film n'y concourt pas. Juste un mot avant d'appeler.
Themes, but mostly because in this trying times with all the turmoils that we're witnessing around the world, we wanted to highlight a film that is seeking healing.
Je vous demande d'accueillir sans plus tarder la cinéaste Eva Victor. Eva, bienvenue à la quinzaine des cinéastes.
Merci.
Il s'agit donc d'un premier long-métrage qui était passé par Sundance, où il a été très bien reçu. Pour commencer, est-ce que tu peux...
Could you walk us through the starting point of this film, please?
Ok, pour commencer, j'adore parler en français, mais je ne peux pas vraiment parler en français, alors je vais arrêter et parler en anglais. So now I'm going to start speaking in English. Yes, I really wanted to make a film about trying to heal from something very traumatic that really decentered violence and put a life-saving friendship at the center of the film. I'll keep doing that.
Tu fais le choix délibéré de construire une narration qui ne respecte pas une chronologie temporelle. Le film, j'ai le sentiment que le film a été pensé de cette manière dès le départ, avec ce sentiment, enfin essayer de provoquer ce
Structure, and that seems very intentional in the DNA of the film. The protagonist feels stuck in time. Could you address that aspect of the film a little bit?
Yeah, I really wanted the film to start with this reunion of the friends. I wanted to...
Okay, traveling so... What? There's a line? How? Okay, it's fine. It's not that long. I'm back in this boulangerie and I'm gonna try more pastries. Let's go. Okay, I got something here. It's a tarte tropézienne, which is a trope tart. I did some research a month ago on what kind of foods to eat in southeastern France, and one of the things is this tart. So, yeah. Okay, people for Sentimental Value are coming in. There's a bit of a standby line, maybe? No, these are people with tickets, okay. It seems there's no line for Resurrection so far, which is good news. Let's try this. Looks interesting. It's like cake and then there's cream. Okay. Looks very fascinating. Okay, let's try it. Alright, this film got 19 minutes of clapping, so it better be good. I'm so tired. Fuck. Also, I think the ticketing office is open for me again, so yay. So anyways, because I haven't eaten the whole day so far, I went back to Maitre Boulanger. Oh my god. To buy myself a tarte tropézienne, which is a tart that is pretty famous in this region of France, and I finally got to taste it, and it is actually pretty good, pretty custardy, not too sweet, pretty light. And then I got to see Sentimental Value by Joachim. This film got 17 minutes of standing ovation. 17. That is one of the longest in history so far. People loved clapping. Holy shit. And you know what? This movie is pretty good. It's not the best Joachim I've seen, but I still think it is pretty solid as a family drama. It has some of the best performances I've seen all year. The emotions, the setting, the directing is also really solid. I do think that this film plays it safe just by a little bit, and again, Joachim could be... Again, I've seen Joachim do interesting things that are more interesting than this, so not too groundbreaking, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. Alright, film is over. I'm gonna go take a look at the resurrection line. Hopefully it's not long. I also don't know what to do with food, because if I have to line up... Shit, is that the resurrection line? Shit. If there's a bunch of Chinese people there, then I think it is, okay. Doesn't seem that bad. It's like 20 people right now. Okay, I know that's only like 20 people, but this is making me very anxious. So I need to be back as soon as I can after lunch. Anyways, before going to the film, I saw Emma and Arjun in line for Sentimental Value. And after the film, I asked Emma if they're getting lunch or something like that. And she was like, yeah. So I followed Emma and Arjun to a bagel / sandwich shop at Rue d'Antibes, and Camden joined. But at that point, I was really anxious about the resurrection line. Even though we are hours away from the actual film, I was already quite nervous about it. At that point, there were already 20 people in the line, and that was more than I had expected. So I decided to immediately rush back to the villa, immediately change, and then rush back down while holding the bagel the whole time. Okay, it's 3 p.m. Oh shit, my badge. Fuck me. It's 3 p.m. I'm going now. Hopefully the line isn't that bad. Okay, fuck, I almost missed my badge. That would have been detrimental. Okay. Oh my god, please let me. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay. Gonna slide my way in. Okay. Oh, fuck, okay. Thank God that other line is mother and child and not resurrection. Oh, so I'm about 15. Okay, it's 4 p.m. It's so fucking shiny. It's so fucking hot. I don't think the line is that bad actually. I overreacted quite a bit. So I'm just, finding shade under a tree here before I go back there and sit. While I'm playing the refreshing game. So yeah. Also, the ticketing office had unbanned me, and as it turns out, a lot of people also got the same issue, so it wasn't really like an issue specifically with me anyways. Anyways, I snatched the ticket to the History of Sound at 8:45 a.m. tomorrow, and I also snatched Love on Trial at Salle de Agnes Varda. All part of my master plan. And at that point, it seemed like the line isn't really getting longer, so I thought I could just walk away and take a rest and maybe also go to the kiosk and maybe buy a coffee or something. And of course, the moment I leave the line, a couple people got into the line and I had to go behind them, but a little bit later on, I told them that I actually came first, and they were like, okay, you are Asian, so we're gonna let you do that. At around 5 p.m., I overheard someone speaking Cantonese, and at that point, 95% of the people in line are Chinese, and everyone's speaking Mandarin to each other. But the Cantonese shines through, and I thought to myself, oh my god, fellow Cantonese speaker, maybe from Hong Kong, I have to get to know them. And that was a very smart choice, because there and then, I gained 2 allies in this battle. And then I overheard some people speaking Cantonese, and I'm like, fuck, okay, my people, let's go. So at some point, I just walked up to them like, you're Hongkonger? In Cantonese. And they're like, yeah. And we just talked, and we became good, close friends. Time for some water and coffee. Yes. Okay, it's dinner. Cookie, latte, water. 9 euros. Let's go. So the resurrection line was also fucking insane. It basically initiated a full-blown China-France war. A Chinese guy at some point was filming a French woman while they were arguing, and the French woman threatened the Chinese guy to delete it. At that point, Min, Brennan, Marielle, Matt, and Arjun were also in line. Actually, I think Matt got a ticket, so he didn't even need to freaking line up. Huh? 好，嚟啊！唔係啊嘛？喂，前面嗰班發仔，法國人真厲害。哦。
Yeah, before security. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Bonsoir. Yes, second waiting area. 喂，冷靜一點啊！冷靜一點啊！在分嗎？沒有。哇！甚至可以就是，我也不是他的粉絲，但是不是冷靜？我沒有發過這樣子。佢想點嘅喎？後面嗰條友，佢想中入。Victory. Shit. 係一啲咁擠牙膏咁擠入嚟。哪個這樣的位置？不是。哇！起來！哇，很優美啊！異樣緊啊佢哋！哇！我見到啦！哇！牛逼！哇！
大家好，我叫易烊千玺，今年12岁，我给大家表演一个街舞，名字叫 Negas in Pairs。
我都唔知邊個。上一次係上一次嗰啲。哇！
Du Mans et d'Allemagne, de Luxembourg, Schleswig-Holstein et de Bayreuth, Bavière. À Cannes. Ça veut dire le réalisateur et fils réalisateur donc de Dis pas de bêtises.
Jackson Yee 啊，7个小时。
对，因为你不在讲话。看一下为什么。
呢邊去咗廁所啊應該。
哦，我哋攞個位。
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one.
哦。
咁你幫我睇住。
OK 好。Damn。
上緊啦，已經上咗。
我想知出邊嘅情況點樣。佢阿叔喎，不禁個叔。即係
左邊個靚仔喎。
係左邊。
靚仔唔係阿叔。
唔係係咪啊？好似係。
係啊。哇！
又係影呢個女仔。
我話應該係女配嚟，
應該係。
Je la regarde et jamais vu des choses易烊千玺，喲 B 加 B 加，牛逼牛逼！ So anyways, Resurrection. Oh my god, I finally got to see the holy grail of this festival. And I fell asleep. Yeah. I tried really hard to stay awake. I tried my entire best. I even drank some coffee before going in. I tried to drink water constantly during the film so that it would wake me up, but that did not work at all. Unfortunately, I still have to fall asleep because my body was just so tired and dead inside. There were 5 segments in this film and I slept through most of segments 2 and 3. So unfortunately, I didn't remember much in those 2, and I feel like I dreamed up half of the film. I feel like I was half awake, half asleep in a lot of the points in the film. And then during the long take, which is segment 4, I was suddenly wide awake. Or no, that was actually segment 5. I was suddenly wide awake. I've been waiting for the long take, and the moment the long take started, I was wide awake. And I really enjoyed that scene. That scene is really good, but I was a little bit disappointed that it isn't as impressive or as narratively important as the 2 long takes I've seen previously from Begon. Also, my nose started to bleed. For some reason, I started to get a nosebleed during the long take, and that added to the confusing experience of Resurrection. So yeah, I left the theater thinking I have no idea what the hell I just saw. It seems really interesting, and it is the most balls to the walls film in the entire festival so far, and probably will be the most insane film of the festival, which I'm really, really happy about. And hilariously, not a single person know what they saw. Every person I spoke to after the Resurrection screening had no idea what just happened. Everyone's confused. Everyone's challenged. And then I read the reviews on IndieWire and LA Times and New York Times, and no one knew what's going on. Even the film critics have no idea what this movie is about. What is going on? We're all going crazy. No, don't stop. Don't stop the clapping. Oh.
感谢康大电影节，然后感谢福茂先生，我们有机会来到这里给大家放映这部影片，然后我和所有的团队，谢谢大家花2个半小时来看我们的电影，谢谢。
Je voudrais remercier le Festival d'automne, je voudrais remercier Thierry Frémont d'avoir permis à ce film d'avoir son premier public ce soir ici. Et merci à tous d'être venus ici pour passer 2h40 avec moi et pour voir ce film.
Yo, congratulations.
我見到嗰條友，跟住我喺度咁熟面口嘅，跟住我係個地球最後一夜嗰個主角嚟喎。
So anyways, after Resurrection, Matt introduced me to his Singaporean friends, and then I followed him to Le Petit Majestic because I thought that maybe there would still be food there, because I was dying of hunger at that point. But that place has turned into a bar, so instead I followed the Singaporeans to another French fry place and got a little bit of potatoes and whatever, because whatever. Also, as it turns out, Payal, Kapadia, and Alba Rohrwacher were also hanging out at Le Petit Majestic, the bar, and Min was there, and Min tried to ask Payal Kapadia for a light, just so that he could say, oh, by the way, I like your movie. We are here. What the heck?
I walked past the cast and crew of you get like a...
Okay.
Yeah, I heard Matt said you guys are staying in a freaking villa. Like, what's up?
Yeah,
with that?
on the mountain.
That's okay. Oh no.
Oh. Okay. Frick. Time now is 2:13 a.m. in the morning. Walking alone back home. I'm just so tired. 2 more days and I'm done with the festival. 2 more days. Holy shit. So, as far as ticketing goes, I think I'm done. I mean, tomorrow I'll try to line up for the mastermind. Don't know what's the success rate of that. On the 24th, I will do last minute line for Die My Love, and I'll be there like 3 hours early, because fuck all y'all. I need to see Die My Love before I get back to LA. Otherwise it'll be a century of embarrassment. Coming up in Detective in Cannes. Apparently there's a huge power outage. Yes! 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 Whoa!